Welcome back to What Arty Noobs with General Disturbance. This is the GW Tiger P, the Geschützwagen Tiger Porsche. It's the Tier 8 German SPG. It's located on the north spawn of Fisherman's Bay, and this one is under the command of DerRevolutzer2. At least I think he's German, pretty sure. Anyway, let's see how he gets on. Well, I can instantly tell that that's the stock gun, the 17cm, because it's got a muzzle brake. The 21cm doesn't have a muzzle brake at the end. He's off to find a firing position somewhere close by. Tiger P is not a very quick Arty, only 35 kilometers an hour top speed, and that kind of limits its ability to move about the battlefield a lot. In fact, it can't even ram an enemy tank unless it wants to wander over and try and squash them to death against the wall. Based on the Tiger P hull, it's what Wargaming thinks might have actually happened to the Tiger P if they had gone ahead and built an Arty based on the hull. In fact, they used most of them for the Ferdinands, otherwise known as the Elephants. Now he's having a quick look at the enemy tanks that are in sight at the moment. He's found a Skoda, but he's got a little while to dial in. You'll notice that we've got an aim timer on our screen. I put that on because it's an Aslains mod, but it actually tells you when you're fully dialed in on target. Well, the first shell overshoots the Skoda, lands behind him, but it might have actually stunned him. Okay, we've got a T26E4. That's the Super Pershing, and now we've got a T77. Now he's indicating target. That's very helpful, because it not only attracts fire onto the target to say, can you track that for me, to make it immobile, but it also tells his teammates to shoot at that once he's fired. Well, that landed directly in front of the Pershing, but all it did was stun him, and he pulled back, so he didn't take any fire. That's unfortunate. But he's gone back to the T77 that he marked. You don't have to fire at the one you mark. Sometimes you just want your teammates to shoot at that tank to immobilize, just get a mobility kill or mobility strike on it. Then you can shoot in. Well, the Scorpion took that round, and he got 185, and then he's got loads of stun assist afterwards. Now this 17cm is capable of 750 alpha and penetrating 44mm of armor. Standard reload is 31.64 seconds, but DerRevolutzer has got a quicker reload than that. He's looking to go for the Super Pershing, changes his mind to the T77, goes back to the Super Pershing again, goes back to the T77 again, rounds out. Oh, that's better. Yep, he got 254 off that one. Okay, this guy is not ducking down below the ridgeline. He's trying to use his gun depression. He does have gun depression to try and shoot over the top, but he's actually making himself vulnerable to Arty, because he's still spotted, even though his teammates can't get shots on him. Now, DerRevolutzer's having a look around at the other enemy and fires another one, and this time gets another hit. 241, and that did actually hit the vehicle. Hit the frontal armor, unfortunately, which means that he didn't get as much damage as he was like. A non-penetrating shot would be around 375, so if he gets anything below 375, it was definitely a low roll. AT-15, he's almost loaded. 28 seconds is his reload time. Splash! That was Splash on the AT-15, which is not the premium one. That's the tech tree version of the British tank destroyer. Okay, he's gone back to that Super Pershing. He was hugging that rock. It's very difficult to hit him, but my advice is when a tank does that, if he leaves the sides of the rock open, you splash him. You keep hitting him repeatedly until he moves. And he will move away eventually, because he doesn't like getting splashed. Tank drivers just don't like it. The enemy Arty's been spotted in the back. Now, he didn't fire, but I think he left that enemy Arty for his teammates, and the kill went to the M41D. We're going in on the Super Pershing. Rounds out. Lands on the rock, but it still stunned him. Seems they're focusing on the guys in this corner. We've killed 2/3 of the enemy team. GeForce, very low. Well, he's not low on hit points, but he is easy to penetrate. Very thin armor. Rounds out. Oh, yes, that's a direct hit. 309, low roll again. I've been saying to people recently, I'm seeing lots and lots of low rolls on certain Artys, and it does make me think that Wargaming have carried out a silent nerf. They've reduced the damage on certain Artys, so if they get a non-penetrating shot, they get low rolls. He's looking around for the next target. There are targets up there. There's one. Just some stun on the 283, the new tank that was handed out at Christmas, if you were lucky enough. And he goes down. There's only one enemy left. It's the GeForce, and I think that's a different one to the one he hit earlier. Okay, he's dialing in on that corner, hoping that he might get a shot at the guy. If an enemy tank tries to dive for the water, try and shoot into the water if you can to hit him. Because if you stun him or you damage him, then the kill's yours because you will have immobilized him underwater. Always worth doing that. He's going to put up a fight. Oh, he fired prematurely. The GeForce on the move. Now, he's quite fast, but if he gets immobilized by Arty, he's out the game. Oh, he's run up against the wall. And that FV4202 wants nothing of it, and suicide kills him. Here's the end of battle stats, and that was a first-class tanker for DerRevolutzer2 in the GW Tiger P, and that actually got him SPG 15s with honours for the Stug 4, so he's pretty proud of himself that he got that one. Well done. He got the Bruiser medal for getting at least 5 critical hits. He's only showing 4, but he must have got 5 because Wargaming wouldn't give him a Bruiser unless he did get it. But he didn't get any other awards, but he did get some credits. Let's have a look and see where he is. He didn't get the highest damage in the game. That actually went to the Object 283 on his own team with 2,492. That new medium, some people like it, some don't. It's just a rear-turreted medium to most. It looks a bit like a tank destroyer, the Bobject, but it actually isn't. It's actually a little less powered. The second highest damage went to the AMBT with 2,485. The third highest damage went to the Scorpion K on his own team with Scorpion G, I should say, 2,453 hit points on his team, and DerRevolutzer2 managed to get 1,094. When it came to kills, well, there was a bunch of players who all managed to get 2 kills apiece. The AMBT, the Scorpions, the FV4202 got a suicide kill there, and the Chimera, and I'm afraid GW Tiger, yes, DerRevolutzer2 only got no kills, unfortunately. Yes, he was just doing damage in the game, but he was getting damage. When it came to base XP, he's actually in 3rd place because the LT432 got 1,011 down to spotting, the FV4202 got 918, and the DerRevolutzer2 managed to get 883. Now, I'm believing right now that that's probably down to stun, and we can check that out straight away. He fired only 10 rounds in the entire game, got 2 direct hits on the enemy, no penetrations, but he did get 10 splash. Damage of 1,094 hit points, all of it at more than 300 meters. Damage 4 of the enemy, didn't get any kills, but he did get 2,650 hit points of stun assist of 10 stuns, and so that gave him an acceptable combined damage. 29,493 credits from the game, 22,120 from personal reserves, and the same amount again from personal missions payout, bringing up a total of 88,480 credits altogether. After ammunition resupply, he took away 75,040 credits. 883 XP, 1,325 from personal reserve bonus, 663 from personal missions payout, and took away 3,313 experience points altogether. Congratulations on getting SPG 15s with honours. It's always nice if you get it, especially, you know, when you put in a lot of effort to try and get through all those SPG missions one after the other to get enough stun, to get enough damage, to hit enough enemy tanks. And when you finally achieve it, you think, yep, done it, I've mastered that one. But of course, then you've got to do it all over again for the next tank up the line. So congratulations for this one. And then I think you'll probably be sending us more replays when you've achieved something else. I hope you enjoyed that replay. If you did, please give this video a like. Do subscribe to our channel. Leave a little comment down below because it feeds the algorithm. And thank you for watching.